Alright. Alright, I'm joining you. What the fuck?
You still got my invitation, right?
Mm-hmm. But I never be able to do it. She is taking so long.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone.
I wasn't even paying attention.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Set, 180. Pick your game up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Give him 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 31, Mayfield.
That's impossible.
Got position on him.
That'll never happen, man.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my fucking God.
Touchdown. Julio Jones. There to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
This is definitely going to be an offensive game because your defense is terrible.
Prime time for a little bit of a gamble.
You know it is.
Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Now Mayfield.
Oh.
Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Mayfield off the play fake. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Complete to Hayden Hurst. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run with Chubb, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm gonna just go for it because, like, if I don't get it, I'm gonna just be on your side of the ball.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. Chubb. He is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Showing some grits and some guts going for it there. 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence. Let's go ahead and get this. And how about the guys up front firing out, finding a little bit of a crack for them to get through? Touchdown. I love it.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
What happened? What happened?
You didn't snap
That'll
it.
be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Oh, fuck.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
I missed it, I think, at least. Nope, I got it. No, I made it.
Missed.
No! Stop! Yeah!
He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
I'm lagging
Now he's
so
back
bad.
out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back
Hold on,
out there
don't call
at the
Hudgens,
line,
okay.
ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Oh, yes. I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Confident enough to do it on the
I would've
last
quit on the
drive,
spot if that would've
backed up
happened.
in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
11 more yards. That's good for another 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs.
A 50-50 ball here, it's intercepted.
I didn't even know what happened.
Jamal Adams.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys. Caught it. Couldn't turn it into much more.
180.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in. But the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning. And he's acquitting himself
Why would you
quite
accept
nicely
that?
in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington.
What do you mean, why would
But they
I?
love the big arm of this guy. And he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
2nd down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Where's
And
the
that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Steven Gostkowski sets the kickoff.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the air.
Comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Mayfield just getting the play off. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Wait. Hold up, bro. Don't decline.
Why? Give me a good reason.
Because, thank you.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
You got a fat bitch. Touch that shit. Oh, you fat motherfucker.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Big bitch.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
100% gonna miss this.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Yeah, I missed that bitch. Did I make it?
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short.
I suck at kicking.
No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Go for it.
Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield, flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mayfield looks to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Interception. Pick it off.
That'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Nah.
Only if it's close. Like, make it like
drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continued. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
At
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yeah, run the ball.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result. And
a big play resulted right there. On the right side, caught by Green. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Mayfield down.
What the fuck?
And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
You got this.
I think I actually got it. Oh my God! I'm lagging so hard when I miss that.
Good, he missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that would be 3 points in the bank, but this game,
I know, but my kicking, I don't.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 30. Pick up of 17 and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh, no.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
4th time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Got a man right.
Get his fucking ass, please!
And now look at this big game and a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
I jumped just to be funny.
Let's go, baby. You dumb stupid.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill, kill, kill. King, king, king. X3, 218, chop.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. It's brought in left side by Tate. And some space here. Golden Tate's gonna go.
Yes, go, God.
New Orleans. Golden Tate, 83 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play.
Wait,
that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Now Mayfield, and that is caught for the 2 points. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Lutz now to kick this one
terrible.
away.
It lags so bad.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Oh, no, it's the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And the defense has come up with it.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Here we go, D, get off the field. Check 3.
1st down, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6.
That's
A
homosexual.
gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him
Oh, he was a
behind the
bitch for
line.
accepting that.
So that one will be accepted.
What you mean?
So
I'm
after
sorry,
the
I'm
penalty,
taking.
now they need just a yard on second down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he is
Fuck
in
that
the end zone for a
bullshit.
touchdown. A 3-yard
That's some
touchdown run.
bullshit.
As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well run. End result. 6 points.
Touchdown. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got now Mayfield.
Pick the ball up. Thank God. Thank
Just like
God.
this when the ball comes
Thank
free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback.
Really
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Yes.
In this case, though, the
Man,
teammate
that's
is
so
able to come
fake.
up with the ball.
Oh, that's a
A
fight.
good pickup there, 18
What
yards
is
as they
that?
get closer for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Honestly, Mike, just run out the clock and kick me a field goal.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd and 9.
No!
And his guys are going to get the
All right, defense, baby. We got this defense. Come on, baby. We got this, brother.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here.
I got you, bro. Oh, my fucking
Everything is
God.
flipped in the other direction.
Now a throw
Oh,
for the
shit,
All-Pro
no,
Kelsey is
man.
complete.
Shit,
Ends at
man.
the 36-yard
No,
line, taken
man.
down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Fucking
And he'll get up
God.
to the
I'm going to throw my control at the
43-yard
wall. I
line.
swear
You
to
might
God.
want to start calling
They
timeouts,
picked up a little
Wayne.
bit of
Fuck
yardage
no,
there,
I'm good.
and now,
Straight.
in
After
this
this play, I'll
got
call
a
a
situation,
minute
timeout.
left,
should be in
bro.
no hurry to run
After
play
this play, I'll
really
call a
fast.
timeout.
Let the clock wind down.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and
Now
that'll
you
make
can't
it
let it
2nd
go
and
further
4.
down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to
Pass the ball.
35.
Stop being scared.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called
You
by
pussy.
New Orleans.
I mean, you
number
know- you know
2.
I'm running the
And
ball,
they'll be
so
disappointed to
you
have to
might as well
burn one
blitz.
there after giving up the first down. Mayfield to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And he is
Oh, my God. Dude, stop being scared to throw the ball. Now I'd be throwing that ball so
First
well.
down as well.
Such a
All right,
bitch.
it's on the ball.
Here's McCaffrey.
Man,
5
fuck
yards
you.
on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call
Yeah.
it
And before
timeout
the
free.
second down
You
play,
being a
we'll
bitch
get
for
a
that.
whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the
You
22,
being a punk for that, man. Why are you doing that?
Now another timeout
Actually
called
throw the
for
ball.
by
Like,
Oh, I still
the
got a
offense,
score.
as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to
Man, I
go
gotta do
in
that.
the game. McCaffrey down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Come on, Wayne.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
They come out here in the eye. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. For a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it?
All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got this. Come on, baby. We got this right here. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I feel confident. I feel confident about my team. We got this. We got it. We can make a comeback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
You definitely were not playing with me.